My name, by the way, in case you hadn't caught it, is the full name is Homer Hadley Hickam Jr. That's quite a mouthful. I'm the second son, as you know, here in West Virginia. You tend to name the older son after the father, if you're going to do that. My older brother's name is Jim. That's it, Jim Hickam. If your name is Jim Hickam, you are naturally going to be a football star and get all the girls. But if you're named Homer, a bit of a problem. So people, how did you get that? I asked my mom, why did you name me after Dad? And she said, well, it was like this. Long story short is that I decided that you were going to be the first baby in Colwood to actually be born in a hospital. So even though it was the middle of February and there was a snowstorm going on, the neighbor lady and I drove all the way across 2 mountains. As you know, here in West Virginia, you measure everything by mountains. It doesn't matter the miles. 2 mountains to the new Stevens Clinic Hospital. And they were expecting a girl. She had already picked the name out. It was going to be Susie. I was going to be Susie. And my dad did not go to the hospital. He had to work. He just kind of waved from the porch, hope you make it. So she had little Susie that night with something extra. And therefore, there was a dilemma on what to name little Susie. So at that time, it was a brand new hospital. People in McDowell County weren't used to going to the hospital. So if you had your baby in this hospital, they kind of let you stay there. And as long as you wanted to. So my mom hung out for about 2 weeks over in Stevens. And what she was really waiting for was my dad to come over. And so he finally did get off from work and come over. And he walked in the room, and my mom, Elsie, was holding me in her arms. He took one look and he said, Elsie, that's got to be the ugliest baby I've ever seen.
Oh my gracious.
And the next person in the room was the nurse with the clipboard, and she said, have you decided on a name for this little baby boy, Mrs. Hickam? And she said, well, yes, I'm naming him after his father. That's how I got to the name. That's how I got to. So I'm already off topic. Okay, I'm already into my 15 minutes. But anyway.